Hello dear ones, Father Peter John coming to you from the Holy on Mercenaries Bell Tower at All Saints Orthodox Church in Bloomington, Indiana. Christ is in our midst. I want to talk just a moment today about the gospel. St. Luke's gospel, Jesus talks about the sower sowing the seed which is the Word of God. And the sower sows the seed, the Word of God, on the soil. And as he's going, some of it falls on the path, some of it falls on the rocks, some of it falls among the weeds and the thorns, and some of it falls on good soil. That falls on the road is eaten up by birds, right? And Jesus says this represents those who hear the word of God, but the devil snatches it from them as quickly as it falls. And the second, that falls on the rocks, these are people who get really excited and they start to grow, but they don't have any roots. The only root they had was that initial excitement, which is no root at all. And so as they begin to grow, they just wither away. And then there are those people who fall among the thorns, and these are the ones that there's the cares of life that, as they make their Christian walk, that the cares of life just wrap themselves around them. If you think of gardening, which is what the Lord was using today as an example, the weeds, it's so important that we weed our gardens, because if you don't, the weeds, they're like saws. They suck the water away from the plants that you're trying to grow, right? That seed that you want to grow, come forth and bear fruit, they suck the nutrients and the water away from that plant. And so that plant is never able to bear mature fruit. You get these little stunted things growing on it that really they never fully develop into what they were meant to be. And then there are the seeds that fall on the good soil, and they grow and they bring forth good fruit, and that is the kind of Christian that we want to be. But the whole point of this thing is that God, the gardener, he gives us the seed of the Word of God, and we are called to be co-laborers with Him. We are called to work together with Him on our salvation. It's not that He just sows the seed and He does everything. The expectation is that we've got to do something. We have to cultivate the garden of our heart. We have to make sure that we are pulling up the weeds, which are the cares of life. All of those things that seek to distract us. It's not that we can't do something fun. It's that when those things that we do kind of for our enjoyment or whatever, when they become something that sucks our energy that should be devoted to God, then it's a problem. Those things can become a real problem for us. We want to be vigilant, always watchful, making sure to see who's around us, what's around us, what temptations are at the doors or at the gate, so to speak. We want to be good gardeners. And that's what the Lord calls us to do, to be good gardeners. He offers us these seeds of salvation freely. And His expectation then is that we will tend the garden of the soul, of the heart, that we will receive those seeds. He says that we will hold fast to them, we'll hold on to them. We will recognize their value, and that we will be patient as we bear fruit. That our soul will be noble. These are the words that the Lord uses in the gospel today, and He challenges us to be good gardeners. So brothers and sisters, let's commit to be good gardeners and to bring forth good, healthy, wholesome, mature fruits of the Spirit as we protect and nurture this gift that has been entrusted to us by the Lord. Christ is in our midst. He is and ever shall be.